This week on Wardens, Michigan conservation officers in Districts 2 and 7 check on waterfowl hunters during the early teal and geese seasons.
Sometimes you just need to say, hey, do you have one of the guides right here so we can look at this together and see what licenses I need?
A D2CO checks bear hunters on opening day.
You're hunting on the spot, you're responsible for it.
And the DNR joins other agencies in making repairs and cleaning up after excessive rain causes massive flooding in the state's Upper Peninsula.
It was like Colorado River springtime on each side of me, just.
Wild animals and wild places. They're more than a picture. They're inspiration, excitement, and adventure. Patrolling and protecting these natural resources is a first-class band of peace officers. These are the Wardens, dedicated to the preservation of our great outdoors. Early September is not deer season in Michigan, but it's still a time of year that offers options for outdoor enthusiasts to pursue wild game in many parts of the state. Though most bear licenses require preference points, the first bear season typically opens shortly after Labor Day. Other popular animals for hunters to pursue during this time of year are Canada geese and blue-winged and green-winged teal. In District 7, Conservation Officer B.J. Goulet is among a team of officers on a group patrol during opening day for geese and teal in and around a public hunting area.
So Grand Haven State Game Area covers a little over 3 miles of the Grand River, just upstream of Grand Haven and Spring Lake. It's surrounded by a semi-developed area, but it's a lot of marshland, some islands in the middle of the river that gives a good bit of wild space in the kind of in the middle of a suburban area, and but it's a big destination for our waterfowl hunters on the west side of Michigan.
While some officers headed out in kayaks before first light, CO Goulet patrols from a boat. He starts his shift by observing hunters from a distance. One thing he's paying attention to is when he hears gunshots, as the legal shooting hours for these two game birds have different starting times, a half hour before sunrise for geese and at sunrise for teal.
Monitoring whether people are shooting too early. If they are shooting at that earlier time, are they actually targeting geese? Are they targeting teal? Trying to decipher that a little bit. It's just better kind of for that first amount of time to sit back, see what people are shooting at and when, and then also listening for a number of shots to try to hone in on if there's any areas that might be people using unplugged guns, if there's an exorbitant amount of shooting going on and not reasonably that many people to go with that many shots.
After getting a good idea for where most of the hunters are near him in the Grand Haven State Game Area, CO Goulet heads out to make contact with some of them.
How's it going, guys? You guys got tucked in here real nice.
Hey, big guy, what's the word?
Oh, you know.
I heard you coming in. I was doing emails, because you know some of us got to work, too. I'm going, who the hell's sneaking up on me? And now, no, you guys, just me.
Well,
just me.
Been having any luck so far?
I can't even say, well, that's not true. I've seen teal, but I am not even shot.
Well, I guess, well, why don't you just go ahead and show me you can't get more than 3 in there.
One in chamber. 2 in there. Here's the 4th one. They don't fit.
Gotcha. Perfect.
I don't know if you want to do it or...
Clarinet. No, you can go ahead and just show me you can't fit more than 2 in the magazine.
No.
Perfect. All right. So did you have any? Did you get any birds? Just that? Okay. There you go.
Blue wing.
Perfect. All right. Well, beautiful day.
Should have had more, but I mean, they're coming in. They're right in front, and by the time I go, they'll fly this way. So I didn't want to shoot. And,
oh, right.
you know, it's just beautiful being out here.
Oh yeah, it's great day for it. That's for sure.
Michigan's early teal season runs for the first 16 days of September and is open statewide. Approximately 300 miles north from where CO Goulet is patrolling, in the state's District 2, Officer Todd Cimbera is also on the lookout for waterfowl hunters.
Started with the waterfowl in the morning, trying to hit some of the fields, looking for goose hunters. Made it down to a marsh just off of the St. Mary's River, northern Chippewa County on the east side, and came up on the vehicle, goose decoys in the back. Figured he was probably doing some teal hunting too. Tend to get a high population of teal hunters in that area.
CO Cimbera notices a truck that appears to belong to a waterfowl hunter. So he begins the process of proceeding towards the spot where the hunter is stationed. Michigan Conservation Officer Todd Cimbera is on patrol in early September. He spotted a truck that belongs, he thinks, to a waterfowl hunter. Since he must navigate some shallow water to reach the hunter, CO Cimbera heads off in his hip boots.
Teal season, shooting hours are sunrise to sunset, so half hour later than typical, goose hours. And it's just teal right now, so ID is huge. Get a lot of widge in, some shovelers through there, so you look at the wings, yeah, it can look similar, but teal are very small birds. So the guys that know their ID can pick them apart, but if you don't know your ID, kind of recommend guys not go out if you're not comfortable with it. How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good, conservation officer. Your shotgun in there too?
Yeah.
Perfect. You just want to bring everything up here?
Yeah.
Just came out by yourself today? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have class till 11, so
Perfect.
why not?
Yeah. Oh yeah, nice bird.
I think that was a group 2 there, but I saw you, so I was a little distracted.
Real nice bird. Has your stamp arrived in the mail yet?
No.
Not
I
yet,
just bought my license like a day before the season, I believe.
Okay. Perfect. We're all set there, sir. We're going to shore if you don't mind, where it's a little more dry. Check your shotgun, that way you're not dropping anything in the water. Fair enough?
Yeah.
Put as many as you can in the mag. Just go until you can, okay? Perfect. You're good there. Nice bird.
Oh, thank you.
First one of the season then, eh?
Yeah, I got one back home, but first bird ever up here, actually.
Good. Where are you from?
Standish.
Okay.
I do most of my hunting on Saginaw Bay.
Pretty good hunting down there too.
It's a lot better than up here.
Yeah, spoils you.
At least, yeah.
He was pretty good with his ID. A lot of mallards flew over, picked up his mallard call, tried calling him in, no luck. Then as I approached out to make contact, teal flew between he and I, and he dropped it. So he ended up taking a hen and blue wing. Good identification on his part. We don't always come across that in that area, so it was kind of shocking. But successful hunt for him and really good to see. All right, I won't keep you. I'll let you get back to your hunting and look like you're picking up decoys.
I was gonna, but I think now that after I saw that one in that other group, I'll probably just pick up the geese and stick it out for a little bit.
There you go.
Switch on me, but
Okay. Well, good luck to you.
if you're in class, right?
That's right. That's right. Yeah, good luck to you.
Later that day, since it is opening day of the first bear season, Officer Cimbera heads towards a bait site that he first spotted in June to see if anyone is hunting over it. Along the way, he sees 2 off-road vehicles. He continues towards the bait he is already aware of, but doesn't find any hunters. CO Cimbera heads back down the trail away from the bait site and takes a closer look at the ORVs.
Went back to their ORVs that were on site, and two of them there. So noticed a crossbow case on the back of one of the ORVs. So I knew that would put them a little bit closer to the bait site. And once I made that second trip back down there, I just went into some thicker cover on the east side of that bait station.
When he goes back towards the bait site a second time, Officer Cimbera spots a hunter in a tree stand.
Conservation officer, how you doing? You want to come down there for me? That's not your barrel? No? Just been putting feed in it? Okay.
This hunter says he didn't set up the bait site.
Let me see the crossbow. And then just take your sidearm, point it in the safe direction. And then unload it for me, all right? Mag and chamber. You can leave the mag full, but what's in your waistband in the back?
That here is empty, there's an empty holster.
Empty holster?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just put it up here so when it's wet.
Okay. Perfect. Let me see it. Thank you. I'll give you your, yep, you can pick that stuff up. Hang on to that. No other firearms, weapons, anything like that on you? Okay. Alright, man. Leave this open. Put your ammo in your left pocket.
Can I put that here? And
Yeah, that's
back
fine.
in my pocket?
That's fine. And then take me to your partner, alright?
And that's down to the highway, 41, and that's all wiped out too.
The sound was indescribable. My house was shaking. Just the noise of it all. When I walked outside, oh my God, unbelievable.
Torrential rainstorm that occurred on Saturday night and Sunday morning on June 16th and 17th. 6-7 inches plus in Copper Country area here. When torrential rain pounded parts of the western end of Michigan's Upper Peninsula, local residents were left to pick up the pieces and try to regroup. Multiple divisions of Michigan's DNR also teamed up with local authorities to help. Several state-owned snowmobile and ORV trails had large sections wiped out and would require considerable labor to function again.
It's absolutely devastating to these towns that these trails are closed. It's horrible. We've had person after person, day after day that we've been here, come up to us and ask us, when are the trails going to be open? Can you guys speed it up? It's just, this is their livelihood, the tourism industry, and it's devastating to these towns that these trails are closed. Hopefully we can just keep plugging away at it and get it open for them.
I don't know if it's been verified yet, but wouldn't be surprised if it said like 1.6 inches came down at one point at one rain
In minutes.
in 1 minute.
Yeah.
1 minute. Oh my gosh, like a solid wall of water.
Yeah, I had to have been. It didn't wake me up till I heard it go about 10 to 4.
Yeah.
I heard that. Oh boy, something's not right.
Wow.
And it was like Colorado River springtime on each side of me. Just there was boulders being tossed, just spitting onto water. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
One of the first tasks after a major event like this is to go inspect the damage and then try to develop a plan for how best to implement solutions.
It's pretty complex because the state ownership, we have the grade itself, but the damage goes beyond our ownership. So then you're dealing with multiple ownerships, trying to figure out from an environmental impact aspect what we need to do to stabilize it. And will the trail look like this when it's done flat, or will it take on a new shape or route? So it's kind of assessing all that stuff.
Snowmobile trails and ORV trails are two DNR resources that were severely impacted by this flood.
To this area, I think these trails are real important. You know, right now, ATV season, I think they still get heavy use, but in the winter, it's a major snowmobile trail, and I think it's a major part of the economy up here. So I think it's very important that these trails get reopened.
Both shovels and heavy equipment are put to use to improve state trails and lands after this major flood. Although this natural disaster made things extremely difficult for everyone in the area, one silver lining was the way in which people in these communities banded together to repair so many of the things that had been damaged.
I was helping just down below me yesterday, and there was at least 30 volunteers. It was just unbelievable sight to see a community just pull together like that. It's a good feeling.
Michigan Conservation Officer B.J. Goulet is patrolling the Grand Haven State Game Area on opening day of the early season for teal and geese. After getting a good vantage point before daylight, he observed hunters for a short time as dawn broke. Then he made contact with hunters in the area.
Okay, I just got this yesterday, so it better be right.
Is there more to it there?
Just the base.
Okay, so that's base.
So last year I got the duck stamp from the post office.
Right.
And I asked Dick, so I was like, hey, do you guys do duck stamps here? And they're like, yeah, you can come in. So I'm assuming that's what the bottom is.
So that's the federal. You don't have your state waterfowl license here. Did you buy that at a different time? Is it on a different panel?
Is that the migratory bird?
No, so that's just the survey. You see how it's 0 here for the survey?
Okay.
So it'd be the just a regular state waterfowl license be like $12.
Oh, would that be for me too then?
You didn't have yours. You didn't get yours either.
Well, I questioned them. I had like 3 different people there, and she assured me, because I questioned it because they're a little different. They look a little different than last year's.
Right.
And she assured me.
Last year I got the one from the post office that's actually like a sticker.
Right. So that's the federal.
Okay.
Okay. And then the state waterfowl license, you just buy just like your base license or whatever else, and it's the $12 for the state waterfowl license.
Okay.
So yeah, it's not uncommon that you get a license agent. You go in there and say, "Give me whatever I need."
That's so annoying.
We were planning on probably going out tonight, so we can just hop in the car, run there, and be like, "Hey, this is what we need."
Yeah. So you need your state waterfowl license, and it'll be $12. Which for years it might be different because. Well, did you not turn 17 yet?
No, my birthday is September 29th.
Okay, so that's another monkey wrench in the whole thing, is that that's why you don't need the federal stamp.
Yeah.
Because you're not 17 yet.
Yeah.
But you still need the state license.
Yeah.
There's different license requirements for under 10 as opposed to 10 to 16 as opposed to over 16, and today we ran into a couple of those hunters that are making that transition from, one was still a junior hunter and the other was now an adult hunter, and they were a little confused on which licenses they were supposed to have, or like a lot of people do, walk into whatever license vendor and say, give me everything I need for this, but maybe forget to specify their age. So there seemed to be a little confusion. Just all blue wings today. I haven't seen any green wings yet.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Oh, there's a green right there. Yep, sorry, you're sneaking them in there on me. They didn't really seem to be trying to get away with anything. They were very straightforward about it and seemed a little upset when they found out that maybe that license vendor didn't give them everything they needed, so we let them off with a warning today. Sometimes you just need to say, hey, do you have one of the guides right here so we can look at this together and see what licenses I need? And it's kind of a way of not directly insulting them, but you can take it out and be like, hey, let's look at this together and see, I want to make sure I have everything I need, and pull that table out and walk through it with them.
Michigan Conservation Officer Todd Sombera is patrolling bear hunters on the opening day of the first bear season. In the state's District 2, he's encountered a hunter who was hunting over a bait site that was established more than 31 days before the start of the season, which is a violation.
You just walked back here and found it just like that?
Well, he told us where it was at on the end of the trail. And then...
Are you state hunter, tribal hunter?
Huh?
State or tribal hunter?
State
hunter, okay.
CO Sombera asked the hunter to show him where his hunting companion is hunting.
How you doing? You want to go ahead and unload that for me? A couple violations.
Am I illegal? I didn't know I was.
The bait that you're hunting was started in June.
Are you me?
So you're hunting over an illegal bait. So that one's going to be shut down. Everything's got to be pulled out. Okay.
That's not a problem. I didn't know.
The regs for barrels on state land have to be steel. You're good there with steel. Locking lid, right? Looks like the lid's locked.
Yeah.
A maximum of 3 holes, 1 inch diameter.
I didn't know that.
Let's take a walk down there, check out the barrels here. Did you make this barrel? You buy it?
I made it.
You made it? Okay. Any chocolate or anything like that in there? No chocolate?
We have dog food, corn, orange slices.
Looking at about 6.5. You have to make them legal. Like I said, no more than 3 holes, no more than 1 inch maximum diameter, okay?
I will. There's not a doubt in my mind, because I didn't know it was illegal. I would have never put them out here. I hunt legally all the way. I didn't know I was against the law.
Okay. Same exact barrel.
Okay.
June 26th. Okay. So August 9th, 31 days prior to season, August 9th was the first day you could legally bait as a state hunter in Michigan.
Right.
So that one was obviously active before.
I didn't know it was active before. I didn't either.
Right. Regardless though, if I told you about it, that's what led you down here.
He just told me he had a spot to hunt. So
Right.
Down there and hunt.
But you're hunting on the spot, you're responsible for it, you know what I mean?
I guess, yeah.
I
didn't know.
I personally wouldn't hunt over somebody's spot. To me, that throws a red flag. Maybe somebody else is going to come in and hunt it too, you know, or something's going on, especially.
Just like this?
Exactly. So.
Yeah, I'm not going to argue with you about it. I just didn't know it.
In this case, for hunting over illegal baits, these two hunters each paid a court-ordered fine of $215.
I had them shut their baits down until they got everything up and going. So the illegal bait that was started early is shut down completely. You know, that one's not to be hunted over this year. Then the other one with just the infractions on the barrels, once he gets those squared away, I'm okay if he goes back and hunts those.